They get into medical school, they email me jumping up and down and saying, I got into medical school because of you. I've never met the person to this day. And they were so excited, she invited me to her wedding. Again, if we go back to service, I want you to think about this in terms of service. The reason why I do this is because I know that one response could literally change the course of someone's trajectory into medicine. And a quick story, I had a student, as remember I told you at the beginning, email me out, but didn't know the student at all, didn't know the student. Student emails me and says, I was looking on the internet, and I came across a platform and your name kept coming up over and over again. I said, oh my goodness, but it was in a positive way. And people are saying you're helping them, and I was hoping you would help me. They asked for some advising. They were a third year undergrad in Mr. Burke, and they were behind the curve. They were behind the curve, just like you said, third year undergrad. I said, I'm going to give you this customized email. It'll take some time because I type with 2 fingers. Laid out an entire plan that included, actually, in that student's case, 2 years of professional development enrichment, because a lot of mistakes have been made, as Mr. Burke said. They said, thank you. And then you know what they did? Remember I told you to work with a mentor? They emailed me once a semester. I got people doing it right now, telling me how things were going. Then we got close to the MCAT. Another email. I said, well, I got someone who understands how to engage. Gives me the updates, let me know what's going on. They're following the plan. They keep the plan listed. So I'll keep giving. Got through the MCAT. Do you know when they got into medical school, they said they were applying. I said, great. They get into medical school. They email me jumping up and down and saying, I got into medical school because of you. I've never met the person to this day. And they were so excited, she invited me to her wedding. Really? I sent the gift. That's awesome. Invited me to her wedding. But wait, there's more. When she graduates from medical school, she sends me a copy of the diploma and said, this is for you. Do you see how service can plant? And just think, what drives a Mr. Burke or what drives me? When you see that outcome, that's the passion, the inspiration to stay in the trenches, despite all the challenges. There are so many challenges. Pre-health advisors overwhelmed. I'm sorry, we got to give you 300 students this semester, Mr. Burke. Make it happen. Maybe you should do cookie cutter because a lot of students. But he chooses not to do cookie cutter. He's trying to find a way to build capacity because it's so much demand. It's insatiable, right? But that's the type of thing that keeps me inspired. And what I'm saying is, again, is that teaching is just sharing information. You're sharing now with one another. Your peer network share. It is the greatest form of optimism because when people write back to you and say, thank you, this is what happened, one at a time, this builds up. Now it's 30 years. Yeah. I haven't had my hair cut recently, but do you see this? No, I have my hair cut, but because of COVID, you wouldn't see that. And you say, man, maybe he hasn't been in there 30 years. One of my bad jokes. But that's what keeps us inspired. And so that's why I do this, because I never know. But I can tell you this, every time I do a presentation like this, it always helps someone. And I hear from people. It's great. It's exciting for me. And that's, again, span capacity, because I know demand's great. I can't get everywhere. Yeah. But if I can do this, if I can help Mr. Burke, one session, it could take off with the plans that he has for students. It could just take off. So what's 2 hours? I got to find a way to make it happen. Yeah. Service. It'll always come back to you in different ways. But I tell you one thing, you will be excited about what you do. So service means you are professionally committed to what you do, and you get gratification beyond finance. That's why service is so interesting. When you find people who are really dedicated, it has nothing to do with money. Yeah. We all would love to have more money, but what it really has to do with outcomes and being able to say, I contributed to a meaningful outcome in society.